Do you know one thing? The least researched phase of human life is the middle age. And when it comes to women, that is the most mysterious and unexplored area. Because women face a lot of changes and challenges only in their midlife. Physically, physiologically, mentally, emotionally, financially, personally, professionally, etc. etc. And all this together is what is called as midlife crisis. See, our role in the Indian society has expanded enormously. There is no doubt about it. We all know that. In every sector, we are proving ourselves. We are reaching greater heights. We are proving ourselves, thereby showing the world that we are not alone the anchors of home and family. Also, we are the drivers of domestic wealth creation and nation's economy. All that is good and fine. But with all these changes, there is still something that has not changed about us. That is our own attitude regarding our personal health and well-being. See, when you are in your early 40s or in your mid 40s or whatever, incidentally or intentionally or accidentally, if we happen to stand before a mirror, we would be so unhappy with the way we look. I am very sure about it. Most of us would be so unhappy with the way we look. We would put on a lot of weight. Physical changes, they appear so, they'll be so obviously seen. The reason for the weight gain may be anything. Postpartum weight gain, or due to some medication, or we may be suffering from premenopause symptoms, hormonal triggers, and due to stress we may binge a lot, and that may also contribute to our weight gain, whatever be the reason. And that is why women, especially in their midlife or middle age, tend to suffer from what is called as mirror phobia. Whenever possible, we try to avoid standing before a mirror due to mirror phobia. Just ask a question to women. Why don't you devote some time for your physical wellness or physical fitness? Put this question to both the categories of women, those who are the so-called homemakers or home managers, and also to the working women. Each sector would have their own set of interesting reasons. And first, just go and ask a homemaker, why don't you devote some time for your physical fitness? Her reasons, her set of reasons would start with a question. She would first question us, where do I have time? My day starts even before the cock says cock-a-doodle-doo. I have to make coffee, make tiffin, pack food, lunch for my children and for my husband. I have to look after my ailing in-laws. I have to look after my parents also. And whatever is left over, I have to dump myself. Cleaning. Then again the lunchtime starts. And if I squeeze some at least 15 minutes to go and sit in some corner of my house and to close my eyes and to take a deep breath, there the garbage fellow knocks at the door. Some courier comes. Or a phone call comes from someone or from a distant relative. I have to attend. After attending them all, when I see it's time for preparation of lunch, then I have to prepare lunch, serve people at home. Then I have to go to the sink, and you have a heap of vessels to wash. I bend a lot, I stretch a lot there, and I don't have time to dedicate or devote specially for physical exercises. And you may ask me, you're getting up so early in the morning, and why don't you take up a morning walk? Who will escort me in the early morning when I take a walk on the road? And you may even say, go to a park then where people will be walking like you. Park, I have to travel at least 2 kilometers and somebody has to take me to a park. Then you would say, at least enroll yourself in a gym so that you will be motivated by seeing others who are trying to keep themselves fit. Again, I have to put that financial burden on my husband's shoulder because I am not financially independent. I have to go on at least a minimum package of 3 months. It is quite expensive. It's a costly affair. What time I would choose as my timing? Early morning I cannot go. And in the afternoon, when I choose my timing to be in the afternoon, when my children have exams, they come half a day home. Who will look after the children and who will feed them lunch? If you advise me to take an evening schedule, my husband comes back home from the office and it is not possible. And the night schedule, I don't think I'll lose my flexibility during the night time to go to hit the gym. It is not possible. And moreover, after enrolling myself for a 3-month package, I cannot assure that I will attend all the days. My attendance will be pakka. No. At times relatives will come home, or I may have to attend a function, or my children may fall sick, My in-laws may fall sick, I may fall sick, I may have my menstrual cramps, and my package goes away with all these leaves. So it's waste and a costly affair. And every day I'm cleaning my house, I'm mopping my house, I'm cleaning vessels and washing clothes, and quite a number of times I'm bending, I'm stretching. I think these physical exercises are enough to keep me fit, and to me my family is first. Doing things for my family members and being available to them for 24/7 keeps me happy than hitting a gym and having a figure like a model. That is how they'll end up their story, or they'll end up with their reasons. Now when you focus the same question to working women, they have yet another set of reasons. It is also quite interesting, and they would say, what do you think? This is the time to prove myself, to prove my skill, that I am no less than anyone. See, I am leading a team which is on the bleeding edge with the project, and I don't even have time to think about my heavily bleeding periods now. I don't even have time. There's yet another project which is on the pipeline, and it has lot many details and lot of moving parts in it. I don't even have time to think about my knee joint which refuses to move. Core values of my company, I have to work hard to keep them high. I don't even have time to complain about my sore skin or sore throat or my dry eyes. Even my company or my organization that has a gym, especially for all the workers. And emergency meetings mostly take place in the gym also. And you may ask me, what is the key takeaway with all this logging throughout the day? The key takeaway, at the end of the day, we take home a stiff neck, a frozen shoulder, or Achilles tendon, or golfer's elbow, or tennis elbow. Each part of my body we dedicate to some sport. That is what we take home back. And most of the days we are not able to prepare dinner also. So we buy outside. Unhealthy eating, I know. But this is the age we earn a lot, and also we financially support a husband. And I don't think being active for 24 hours a day, we don't have to specially devote or dedicate time for physical fitness. This is the answer most of the working women would say. My humble request to all the women who are listening to this. You may be a homemaker, or you may be an entrepreneur, you may be working for some other organization, whatever it is. See, there is an age where you can be so active and so productive, and you can easily ignore all your silly pains and ailments that show or manifest with some signals, some alarms. You may ignore them. But once when you reach 40, and when you reach the mid-40s, your stiff neck, your frozen shoulder, your golfer's elbow, they will grab much of your attention. Even when you drop a file down and when you bend down to pick it up, you will find it very difficult. You will find it very painful. It is high time you fit fitness into your lifestyle. Please understand, physical fitness influences mental health also, or physical health influences mental health. It is high time you devote some time. Not always you need to engage yourself in a gym. At least 30 minutes a day. Squeeze for yourself out of 24 hours. Because only when you are fit, you will be able to serve your family, or you will be able to be more productive to the organization you're working for. Most of you would have traveled by flight. And the pre-flight safety talk, the flight attendant would say, please secure your own oxygen mask before you help others. The message is very simple here. Unless you take care of yourself, you cannot care for others, or you cannot take care of others. If your family is in your priority list, then you have to take care of yourself first, because you are also a part of your family. When you fall sick, who will take care of your family? And also those working women, please remember one fact. You are not on a lifetime contract with the organization you're working for, but you are on a lifetime contract with your physical wellness. So unless you devote or dedicate time for your physical well-being, at least 30 minutes a day, you cannot be productive throughout your midlife, right? And one fine day, you will be hit so hard by the midlife crisis that you may end up in depression. You may feel that you're sidelined. You may feel that you're losing your identity. And when you search for the root cause for all this, it is just the physical inability, or you're not fit physically, and that is the reason it takes you through all this. So it is high time. You need not slog yourself, you need not sweat too much. You either concentrate on your mental health by picking up some good hobbies, listening to a music, or sitting, thinking about nothing and sitting quietly in some corner of your house at least 15 minutes a day. Do some yoga or some meditation or some bending or some stretching exercises, anything or the other. See to that 30 minutes is your time, that is your me time. And please take the help of your family members. Feel free to take the help of your family members. That 30 minutes of my time, this is the time where you should take care of yourself or the needs of other family members. Please talk to them, sit and talk to them, because you are investing in your health, and that is $1 million investment, and you cannot get that back. So midlife crisis, every woman is hit hard by midlife crisis, and most of them end up in depression. Let us not be a victim for that. So take this message, at least from now on, or at least from tomorrow. See to that you squeeze 30 minutes of 24 hours. Physical wellness is not about looking like a model or being skinny. Physical wellness is being flexible. When you want to bend down, you should be flexible enough to bend down. When you want to sit on the floor and squat on the floor, you should be flexible enough to sit on the floor and squat on the floor. So age is not the limit. Even when you're in your late 40s, or even when you're in your early 50s, you can start from tomorrow. Thank you.